This is Thronzy Gaming Channel, and we are in the cantina of Star Wars: Galaxy of Heroes. Tonight we are going over round 2 of the Grand Arena, and also we're going to do a slight roster update of what we're going to be doing next in our farm. So let's jump into the roster review. We'll get that going first, and then we'll go straight into Grand Arena right after. As you guys can see, I favorited a lot more characters. I got Death Trooper up to 7 stars. Up to gear 12, he's only 3 pieces away from gear 13, because we've been hoarding up a little bit. Got Range Trooper, put 4 pieces of gear on him, getting him up to get up a full Imperial Trooper gear 13 team. We have enough gear to get Chewie up to gear 12. But you guys can see I've got the Ewoks favorited. I got Scout, Elder, Tebow, all up to 7 stars. Paplu almost there, and then we got Chirpa. We've been working on him slowly, so we're gonna get him up to 7 stars. I'm hoping by maybe like 2 weeks or so, and then after that we're gonna level them all up, and we're gonna go straight in for the C3PO event. We'll be doing that live. We'll even create some YouTube content for that one, do some guides, minimum requirements. Is a Zeta required? Who knows? Everyone says, you know what, minimum you need the Chief Chirpa Zeta, but I mean, what I like to do, I like to go bare minimum requirements to see what can you do and can we prove other people wrong. So without a doubt, that's our next farm is C3PO, because when we get Ahsoka up to gear 12, we need one more stun gun. We need 35 more pieces, and then she'll be a gear 12. And then we got IG-11 up to 5 stars, geared him up a little bit. Cara Dune 5, Grief 5, Quill 5. And then we're also going slowly. We did another ultimate battle today, so we're up to 3. So we just need to do 7 more, and then we'll be able to unlock his ultimate. We've been climbing real high in our squad arena. We got up to 71 today. So I think yesterday we were at about maybe 150 to 200. So we did some refreshes and we got all the way down to 71. So that's what we want to just keep increasing our prizes for crystal payout, so we can keep moving up, and eventually we'll get to number 1. Let's just go ahead and go through the dailies real quick. Let's just get all these currencies taken care of real quick. See if we got any Ewoks in here, which we don't. We don't really need any of those characters. We're going to need some of these, so let's just go ahead and buy some. Stun cuffs. I love to get the stun cuffs. Great currency. And also these Mark 8 biotechs, needed by a lot of different characters. I need BSF Fallen. We have a lot of them, so might as well just keep them up. We're getting the prestiges. That's what we're farming in here. We don't need any more shards. Okay, so we have Sith Emperor, we have Padme, we have CLS, we have Chewie, so none of these characters are needed anymore. So since they're not needed, there's no point to farm them. So we're going for the prestigious so we can level up our ships. Yeah, 3,400. What I like to buy in here, I'm starting to spend it all on the currency of the Galactic Republic ships. The faster I can get those characters up, the better. Because as you guys can see here, we are at 75, 145 of the negotiator shards. Once we get that negotiator, then we can have our Galactic Republic fleet. So we'll have a Malevolence maxed out, have a negotiator. We already have Kenobi relict. We have Anakin relict. We have Ahsoka. She's almost gear 12. We'll have her relic by the time we unlock this negotiator. I mean, we're probably at about 4 or 5 more territory battles before we get her. With the payouts that we do, we normally get around 15 to 20 shards per territory battle. So that's where we're sitting here. The shard store, this is where I farm for my gear 13 materials. So I like to favorite a lot of gear 12 characters, because it tells me, okay, you know what? these are the gears that you're gonna possibly see. Helps me out down the long run. Just go ahead. I use all my energy right now to farm tickets. So I do Dark Side 1A, and it gives me gear for breaking down into scavenging parts, and then also lets me farm my Dark Side tickets at the same time. The more battles, the more currency. So right now I took a break and we're going for Chief Chirpa. So I did a couple refreshes already today, so we're just going to keep going for him. Go ahead and get these out of the way. I just farming mod parts right now, so I have enough parts. So when I need to slice materials and mods, then I will have these parts. So that's what I'm doing here. I normally I farm to get 1,000 per, and then once I have 1,000 of each, then I move forward and I go ahead and start working on slicing mods, determining which ones I want to keep, which ones I want to sell. It's one of the worst parts of this game for me. I don't really like it. So we'll see what happens. All right. So without ado, let's go ahead. Let's jump into GAC. Last round, round one. Let's do an overview real quick of what happened. We got the win. It looks like they couldn't get through Sith Eternal Emperor when I put him on defense. We took a stab at Kylo. We tried 8 battles. Nope, we only got crew down. That's all we could do. Looks like he tried 2 or 3. He did 2 battles, and he didn't even put a dent in them. So we took out the top. He took out the top, but we were way more efficient. We got 8 more banners. So 8 more banners leads to the win. So today, we're going to go in round 2. We're going against All-In Nebel. He's got a really good gas squad. So he's got Gas, Vader, Padme, Grievous. I took a little peek-see of what he has on defense, and it's got me a little worried. He didn't put Gas down in the front, so I'm not sure what he put in the back. But in the top, he's got he's got the Tarkin, Piet, Shore, easy squad to beat right there. I would have put Piet as a lead, but that's my personal preference. And then we got Emperor Palpatine, BSF, and Sidious. Interesting team. We shouldn't have a problem there. And then we also have the Ewoks. And then down here, this is where it's going to get hairy. We got a Padme, Kenobi, Anakin. And then we got a Grievous, B2, and B1. These are going to be our troubles. I don't really have a good Grievous counter. So, I mean, what we could do is we can throw Padme here. Throw Padme. His Grievous is all modded for health. So it's going to be a little bit difficult to take out. B2. So what we're probably going to have to do, didn't mean to do that. Want to see the mods. Offense, just a little bit of potency, mainly offense. Potency's over 100% though. And 223 speed. What about his B2? I think it was like 180. He's got high potency and high tenacity. He's got him modded very well. Not the fastest, only 185 speed. And then his Grievous was what, like 190, 170? Okay, so his team isn't the fastest. But the problem is his B2 is very high in potency and very tenacious. So getting the stun on him right off the bat with Padme, that's gonna be a trigger. And then up here for Padme, we got a full health set, 302 speed. That's gonna outrun everything. Kenobi, very thick. And Anakin looks like he is crit damage. Not the fastest, crit damage is high. So we're gonna want to take him down very fast. So what I'm thinking about doing, we have probably throw Vader here. Does he have a Geo team? Because that's going to determine if we could put Geo, or if we could do a Geo solo. Let's see, what do we have here for Geonosians? Okay, he does have a Geo team, but it looks like they're pretty bad. Very slow, not very much health and protection, so we're not going to even worry about a Vader solo there. We're gonna have to knock these teams out. Worst case scenario, if we can take them out in 2, then we're gonna go for it. But right here we got Grievous, B2, B1. So let's go ahead. Let's throw in Padme. We're gonna go Padme, Anakin, and Kenobi. And we need to go for B1. He's got the Zeta. So our key is we need to get, if we can stun Grievous right off the bat, and then go all in on B2, we'll be able to pull this one out. Because what we don't need, so let's see, let's get the stun here. Go for it. Okay. And then we're gonna go, okay, and we're gonna go throw that up. So okay, he's going to, there we go, dispel it. And now we're gonna do the cleanse. Okay, 8 stacks. Okay, let's start working on this guy. Go ahead. He's gonna keep healing him. That's gonna be a problem for us. But let's just see what we can do here. Offense up. Oh man, he is. You know what? Alright, change of tactics. Go all in. Okay. Ow. Stay with us, Kenobi. And we need to get him out. He keeps healing up this B2. He's got his dispel ability. There it was. Okay, now we're going to go ahead, do a little bit more. Let's go ahead. Let's get some counters in case he does an AoE. Okay, now we'll go ahead, cleanse up. Okay, he's going to mark, which is fine. Okay. Oh, why didn't we go there? Darn. Okay. Okay, alright. And do an AoE. Perfect. Alright. That's one. Now the Padme team. What I'm thinking about doing, we got to withstand hits. So we got to take hits. So what I'm thinking is, do we want to throw Vader here? Or do we want to go Revan? I'm thinking of doing Darth Revan. Doing Sith Marauder. And doing Malik. He's not going to survive long. But if we can control their characters with fear, we should be able to win. Or should we take out Revan and throw in Thrawn for the fracture? I think this is more than enough to take this team out. My Revan, he's not the fast, like 270, 260, 270. That's okay. So if we do the AoE with him, and then we're going to get the stacks of ferocity going quick, I think this is enough. So let's go ahead, let's throw it in there, and let's hope for the best. Okay, that's not the worst. All right, let's go ahead, let's start working on him. That's what we didn't want, because now we can't throw fear here. She can't get feared. So let's go ahead, let's just throw some shocks up. That would have been great. All right, go ahead and heal him up. Okay, now we're going to throw some fear. Just so Anakin is not going to go. Get rid of that protection up. Okay. Okay. Throw some tenacity down. Okay, he's gone. Throw some shocks around. Okay, get Padme out. Perfect. Let's go ahead and let's work on Anakin. Let's get that critical hit immunity. I probably could have stunned him there. Might have been better. Go ahead, get rid of, and go ahead and throw the shock. Get a couple banners back if we can. That would be, you know what? 48. Doing these in one battle. That was great. Now we still have Vader. So they do have Geo, so we'll do a Vader solo. And you know what? The rest of this should be a very easy cleanup. Grief. Shouldn't have an issue there. Alright, so what do we have? So we got an easy team. Let's see, what do we got speed-wise here? We got 249 speed on a Palpatine with lead, so if we throw any... we want to throw some dark side characters in here. We don't really want to go crazy. BSF doesn't have the Sith Apprentice Zeta. And then we got Sidious. How fast is Sidious looking? He's only 191. So let's go ahead. Let's take out the next big dog team that we have. I would like to do CLS here, but then we're going to get debuffs. So what if we throw our own Sidious here? Or actually, we even have a Grievous team that we can throw. Grievous can actually solo one of the other teams, because now we want to make up on banners. So what I'm thinking is, what if we do CLS, R2D2, because how fast is Tarkin here? Tarkin, all he has is potency, 201 speed. Okay, what about Piet? He can be quick, 257. Gotta watch out for that guy. And we got little shore trooper over here. A little slow, thick. So that means he's probably up there. He's probably at gear 11, gear 10, gear 11, with all that protection and that health. Alright, so let's go ahead. Let's work on this Palpatine team. Oh, we also have our Geos that we can throw. So what I would like to do here, let's throw our Palpatine, and we'll go BSF. And who else do we want to throw? We can throw... Let's go ahead. Throw our short trooper out there. Okay, go ahead and stun. There we go. Throw some fear on the board. And let's just go ahead, critical hit immunity. Throw some shocks around. Go ahead and hit the shocks. And get her out. Okay, ability block. No? Alright. Let's see if we can do a stun here. Throw some more fear. Hit the expose. Hit the shock. Critical immunity. Alright, 53 banners. Alright, we got an Ewok team here. What are we looking at speed-wise? So Chief Chirpa, if he uses what his Zeta does, they gain 20% turn meter and deal 10% more damage when they do basics. So we want to lock these guys down. I'm just doing speeds right now. 159. It doesn't have a log right here, so we don't have to worry about dazes or anything like that. We just need to worry about getting them out. That's it. So since they're going to be attacking at a turn, we want to slow that down a little bit. They don't have any stuns. So what I'm thinking about doing is do some Geo action versus some because they don't even have AoEs. So we're going to throw in a full Geo team, wipe them out. And we're going to go ahead. We're going to go for... we should be going for the Elder first, but let's just go ahead and let's knock out this... let's knock out Chirpa first. Okay, we're going to go ahead, throw some Expose. Alright, and let's see if we get a big old yoink coming up here from Mr. Spy. Okay, basics, that's fine. Bring him back, okay. That's fine, let's go ahead, let's just keep this battle going as long as possible. The longer we can keep this battle going, the more chances that we're going to have for cleansing, banner control. Especially because they're going to keep going only after the tank. Okay. We don't want to kill them, don't. Okay, well, we still got our full banners. Alright, here we go. Now we got a Tarkin and Piet. And then we got some easy teams back here. So let's go ahead. Let's take out this Tarkin team. Versus this Tarkin team. We just have to worry about Piet. He's fast. So let's just throw in... I'm thinking about just doing Han and Chewie. No lead. Or should we just... let's see, what do we have? Rebels. Thinking about just doing Han and Chewie, but there's no leader ability there. Because with CLS, they get 50% counter chance, 50% defense, and 15% office. But Han and Chewie, they're not needed for this battle. That's another problem. I don't want to, go too heavy on a team that we don't really need it for. Because his leadership, they just gain 28 speed, defense down. The problem is, so he is going to make Piet even faster. So he's got that plus 28 speed on the 257. So he's at like, what is that, 280, 286, 285? And that's fast. So we need to stun him. So the thing is, you know what? We have all these teams that we're not going to use. Let's just throw them in, stun Piet right off the bat, wipe off that, and then just get Piet out. Go ahead and stun here. That's fine. Throw that, because we'll be able to make up all those banners, especially with the AoE from Chewie. There it is. There's our banners. 54. Okay, now here's where we need to take away some banners. Because what we're going to do, we're going to assume that they take out Sith Eternal with gas. Because that's probably why they saved gas for offense. So what we're going to do here, we're going to do Grievous solo. Weak. He's got some mods, so 160, 50, 50k here. And we got the Scout, a little under 50k. He's not a leader, right? He is a leader. So what do we have? Allies have 55% chance of stealth. Okay. It's not going to matter. So here, we're going to go Grievous. And we're going to call it. Grievous should be able to take him out. Okay. That's fine. Do the dazing. It's just... Thing is, we're going to lose some banners. We're going to lose one banner, but we're going to gain one. So I'll take the 55. And then right here, we're going to do Vader solo versus the Geos. Merciless. Throw the dots. Oh my goodness. Just going to basic them all. Okay. 56 banners, so now we're gonna just make up a few of those banners that we lost already. Grief Cargo Lead, I haven't seen that before, so we're just gonna see what it does. Bounty hunters gain 30% max protection. Whenever an allied bounty hunter gains a buff, they recover 5% protection. Okay. So what we're gonna do here, and they got a Mando, I like to see it. A little weak for being a 6-star and only at that much. He's not a very high gear level. And then a pretty weak Dengar as well. So, and since they're light side characters, light side enemies are going to have minus 15 speed and tenacity. So what we're going to do, we're going to go Piet. And what's more than that? What's more than enough? Range Trooper or Snow Trooper? I'm thinking Range Trooper. Because he'll recover the protection. Yeah. That's more than enough. Because he'll be under stealth, so that means we can go straight for Mando. Go ahead and daze them all. Okay. Alright. Gonna steal a little bit of banners. Just say bye-bye to him. Let's go ahead. I like the daze. Okay, he's out. Don't kill him. Don't kill him. Alright. That was defeated the purpose. We wanted to go and get an extra banner. Old Ben, Ezra, and Mace Windu. More than enough. See if we can walk out with 55 banners. Okay, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna hit some stagger. Make him lose. Of course not. Alright, just kill him. Okay. Do the critical chance up. Okay. There's our 55 banners. Okay, looks like they got Chimera, the full Empire team. I like it. So what we're going to do, we're going to throw in Grievous, full spy team, or a full Geo team, and we'll just bring in a Vulture droid and Hyena. We're not going to need them. We're only going to need those guys. But this is where we're going to catch up banners right here. So his TIE Advance is going to go first. He's going to inflict target lock. He's going to throw buff for taunt. And then we're going to cleanse that. And we're going to go all in. We just want to get everyone out. It's okay. Alright. There's your banner stealers. Okay, he's going to dodge. Brings in the Clone Sergeant. Interesting choice. We can go ahead. We can actually do this without bringing in a reinforcement. Okay. Go ahead, buff him. And should be able to take him out. 64 banners. It's going to be a high score. So we were able to full clear. I think he's going to be stopped here. We did our same. Newt, Count Dooku, Sunfac. And we did our Sith Eternal here. That's probably why he saved gas. But we're going to link gas, so we'll see. I think we'll still come off with the win. And we did put some bigger teams up here with JKR and Karth. Backwall, we didn't want to go crazy. So we did put Kylo. And we put Tarkin with an Empire team, but nothing else too fancy. And then up here we did our Thrawn Empire fleet. but he does have a negotiator. So we'll see what happens. We'll go ahead and claim some feats real quick. And then we are so close to the Kyber to where we'll be able to get some good rewards. This is the reason why we do play it, because these rewards are really good. I mean, 2 Zetas, 200 crystals, Omegas, get 1. All that is necessary. And then plus, getting the feats, like these pictures, like they're really cool. I want to get one picture. Um, I need to get the Sith Master Quest. I mean, having that Vader portrait is just like, that just looks amazing. So that's our grand arena. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna check tomorrow. We're gonna see how our opponent does. Probably gonna wait till last minute to attack. We just want to throw it out there. Um, Sometimes I like to attack within 30 minutes to an hour left, but then also sometimes I like to go early. Like for this guy, he's gonna when he sees it, he's like, damn, this guy full cleared, and he's got a high score. So what he's gonna look at, he's gonna be like, okay, well, where can I save on banners? And he's gonna try to underdog teams, and that's where he's gonna mess up. So sometimes it's actually a benefit to go right off the bat, as like an intimidator to your opponent. We'll see. We'll see how he does. Um, and so far, you know what? We're in good standings, and we'll see if we can pull off the win and keep our win streak going. If not, then you know what? It was a good run, but we'll see what happens. Well, that's it for the stream tonight, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Um, Thanks for coming by, watching the stream, watching some GAC action. Go ahead. I'll be posting this up on YouTube. Please check it out. Subscribe to the channel, if anything. If you guys are new to Twitch, please hit the follow button. We're trying to open our brand up, and we're going to be expanding to other games, not just this one. But just for the time being, we're just trying to grow the channel and just, get the word out there that this is what we will be doing daily. Other than that, you guys have yourself a great night, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace out.